I gotta say, it really does feel like every other day it's snowing here. Last year we had one snow day. This year, I think this is like number 10, 11, I don't know. We've had so many this year. But today, we're gonna have some fun with this car. Let's see how much snow we got here. We got a pretty decent amount. That's a pretty decent amount of snow we got. So for anyone who's new to the channel, this is my 2003 1.8 turbo US spec Jetta. It's not a Bora. I got this car only because I want the engine out of it to do a future build. I've never done a 1.8 turbo, and this is like the perfect car to start with. So we have the engine, and the rest of the car we get like parted out and whatever else. But before we pull the engine out of the car and make it useless, I want to have some fun in it. So what I want to do today is similar to the VR5 video from a while back. I want to do a muffler delete on this car, see how it sounds, then unbolt the car like right after the cat and have it like all open and see how it sounds. Now on this car now, the factory muffler, you can see like the end tips are already missing. There's a big hole right there. So it has a little bit of tone to it so far, but it can be louder. And then obviously over here we have plenty of snow. So after each exhaust step we do, we'll do a quick little burnout because every car that comes here has to do a burnout in the driveway. It's tradition at this point. I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks really good in the snow. Not bad, not bad. So there is the stock 1.8 turbo exhaust. Well, this one has like a slight like hole at the very end, so it adds a little bit of tone, but still it's nothing crazy. But that is the stock exhaust. So now we're gonna pull the muffler off and make this thing much louder. So I was hoping this car was gonna be similar to how the VR5 was, because the VR5 had a nice little exhaust clamp right behind the muffler. You could pull off just that section. Now this car, if you look down here, the muffler here, there's no clamps behind this. It's one pipe from the muffler all the way down to behind the cat. So either you need to full send it and pull everything off, or you need to cut like right here and do just a muffler delete before we do the entire thing, but we'll see. All right, well, the cutting wheel is out. I decided we're gonna cut the muffler off. I'm gonna cut it right about there. That we can hear how just the muffler delete sounds first before we go full send and pull all of it off. Oh, I might have to jack up the car so the rear beam drops a little bit to fit this bend over the rear beam. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, jack it up a little bit. It ain't working. Yes. We got it. Yo, this thing is a hefty unit. That thing weighs way too much. Good grief. All right, now that's out, we can see what the car sounds like with a muffler delete. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought it was gonna be louder and a bit more obnoxious than that, but honestly for a muffler delete, that's not bad. Now there still is the cat and that second resonator, but it's got a nice little tone to it. Let's see how she sounds with some revs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite surprised at how tame this car still sounds When we pulled the muffler off the VR5, that car was crazy loud, tons of pops and bangs, where this car is still kind of tame. Now, you hear a lot more of the turbo from this side now, which is cool, but overall, it's still pretty relaxed. That you hear from here. So, a couple pops and bangs towards the high RPM, but overall, it's still pretty chill. I'm surprised. The turbo sounds cool, but I think we make it a little bit louder. All right, so the next step will be way up here. You can see right behind the cat, which is up there. There is an exhaust clamp right with my finger there. We're gonna unbolt that and it'll be just cat and then open. So this resonator will be deleted and we'll see how loud the car is then. Also gonna grab this because those bolts on there look very crusty. Very, very crusty. Look at those things. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and spray this first. There's not much to the can. Go, 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 go. All right, that should be enough. Oh, I think it's a 15, not a 16. Oops. Is it a 15? Might be smaller than 15. It's so crusty, I can't even tell. Oh, let's try the 15. I doubt it's a 14, but maybe. No, not a 15 either. Okay, smaller we go. All right, I think 14. I think 14's the way. 14 is not the way. All right, well, I guess 13 is the way then. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Oh, I guess it's just stripped. Well, that's fun. Now I gotta break it. Look at that. The trusty hammer never fails me. There we go. See that? The trusty hammer never fails me. Now it should be loud. Little scrap pile over here. Junk, don't need it. All right, leave your guesses down below. Is this gonna sound good or will it sound like a complete tractor? I'm leaning towards tractor, but we'll see. That is way better than I had thought. Really nice sound at idle, tons of turbo noise when you rev it, and nice little like pops up top. The EPC light did come back on, so I can't rev the car as high as before, but honestly, I'm impressed. It sounds good. It really does. So I think once we have this car with this engine in the car at some point later on, we might just do like a high flow cat and a straight pipe and call it a day. It does sound pretty nice. It's not too loud, but it has all the tones and kind of like pops and stuff that you would want. I like it. I like it. And like I said, the EPC light did come back on, so I can't rev as high as before, but it sounds good. It's like the right amount of tone, right amount of turbo sound, and it's not like obnoxious or too crazy. I like it. Not bad. I wish I would turn back off so I could rev higher, but it's okay. So the plan now, I'm gonna pull the car down off the ramp, so we're gonna attempt to do a burnout. Now most of my snow is gone and the EPC light is on, so we are down on power, but we'll give her her best shot. So even though the EPC light was on, she still did a halfway decent burnout. So what I've learned from today, because normally we're working on the VR platform cars, but it's my first 1.8 turbo, but what I've learned from today with this little bit of just pulling the exhaust off, I think this engine paired with a high flow cat and then just straight out the back would be a pretty good setup. I mean, it sounds great now. I just want the sound there versus under my feet, but I think once I put this engine in some sort of car, we'll do downpipe, the high flow cat, pretty much straight out the back, and I think we should have a pretty nice setup. Again, this video was just for fun. I just want to hear how this car was gonna sound and then have some fun in the car before we pull the engine out either this week or next week. So for those of you who have a 1.8T engine in your car, what exhaust are you running? Like I said, I'm thinking downpipe, the high flow cat is straight out the back. But if you have other suggestions, let me know down below. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.